The Rewind Show, sponsored by 2 Live Music, 1286 Vernon Odom Boulevard, Akron, Ohio.
Hey, Angie, what's up?
Hey, Ace, what's good?
Man, you sound good in my earphones.
Yes, I do. Thank you, check man.
Right.
Or
hey,
sound man.
Hey, what should these people be doing?
They should be getting their wine glasses ready and get ready for the Rewind Show. Uh-oh. Okay.
All right. Yo, I'm on my...
I'm a hustler, baby.
Say what?
I just want you to know. Hey.
Say what?
It ain't where I've been.
One time.
Look where we about to go.
Come on, what she say?
Now I just want to tell ya.
He said, I just want to love you.
Oh, love you. My bad.
You forget your man.
Here it comes.
Give it to me.
Give me that funk, that sweet, that gushy stuff. The gushy stuff.
Give me that funk, that sweet, that
Hey, when the Remy's in the system. Hey, this is, first of all, shout out to DJ Drama for sending us not the clean versions of stuff.
Right.
Right. So listen, who we listening to right now? Who we listening to? Do you know?
Wait.
And I wish I never met her at all.
Lord.
It's about. I love it. I love this.
I can't think of the name.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jay-Z and Pharrell.
Take that off.
Give it to me. Let's go listen to it for a
I can't believe I've been listening to Jay-Z and his wife all week. And I could not think his name.
Give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff. But don't bullshit me. Mama,
I don't remember even the cuss version.
Save the narrative, you saving it for marriage. Let's keep it real, man.
You saving it for carriage.
You
wanna see how far I'ma go.
You gotta do it like that.
Saving it for.
Zip zero, stingy with the Nero. Might buy you crisp, but that about it. Might light your wrist, but that about
Let's go.
it. Fuck it, I might wipe you and buy your knife. But you
Ain't no,
really got
ain't no trying to edit it.
Yeah, at all.
We're already in trouble.
Love the hope, and I never let you down. Get you bling like the Neptune sound. Okay. Hot hope,
All right.
too hot to hold.
So listen, that's Jay-Z, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
Give it up for
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
The man.
Yo, we want to thank everyone for joining us. If
Yes,
you're checking us out on iTunes,
Welcome.
if you're joining us on Google iPlay and all of them other things,
Welcome.
Anchor,
Welcome.
Spotify,
Welcome.
YouTube,
Welcome.
But if you're checking us out on that bupodcasting.com,
Welcome.
You ready for this?
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Rewind Show. I am Angie the Empress Higgins. I am going to be your host for the next 30 minutes or so with my guy Ace Epps. Yes.
That's Angie and I'm.
Yeah,
I'll
Ace
be
Epps.
Epps. Yeah, okay.
You'll
There
be
you go.
him? All right.
I'll be him today.
Okay, the Rewind Show is where we blend old school hip hop and R&B music and educate you, our listeners, on everything wine while we discuss a popular show. In this season, we are talking about Ghost Book 2. Season
Ghost.
2.
I don't know why they should be doing that. First of all, we're coming to you from the Self-Advancement Center, our studio, which I want to give a shout out for the JAR Foundation and the
Absolutely.
Knight Foundation.
Yes.
2021 holding BU down and provided us with a great space to do what it is we do.
Thank you.
All right, so we are located downtown Blackron in the Summit Art Space, the same Blackron that has the Black Keys, the same Blackron that has Devo, the same Blackron that has the lead singer for the Pretenders. You know what else?
What's that?
The first city to use a police car.
Really?
Yeah, first of all, we put tires on cars, but we're the first city to use a police car. Look it up.
Wow.
And for all things Ace and Angie and music and wine, check us out at www.therewindshow.com.
Yes.
.com.
The Rewind Show is where we know our podcast starts. About 5 minutes into our show, we do not play music and let it roll. We speak over the record and unwind. Most of our listeners like to hang out and chill with us. But if that is not you, fast forward 5 minutes where the actual podcast is at our wine and chat.
The wine and chat.
Where we rewind to unwind.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
So, what are we drinking? And I have already had a little sip, and I think I like it.
I think you like it.
What we got, Ace?
So listen, so first of all, I want to shout out Mary J. Blige, right?
Okay.
Monet. I've told you, I had to admit to my wife.
He's in love.
I done fell in love with her.
He's in love. Mm-hmm.
I done fell in love with her. Anyway, I done went on about 4 bottles of her new wine.
Oh.
It will be
She
in here.
has wine.
She has 2 wines, Sun
Okay.
Goddess. It will be here next week.
Okay.
All right, I bought 2 to keep in the lab, just to have, and 2 for us to share.
So where are we at on the wine costs?
There was $20 a piece, so I spent
Okay, cool.
$80. I spent 80, but Earl E40 is about $20. But your boy Snoop's is like $12.99 or something.
Right.
So I can't wait. They're dry wines though. What's your favorite wine?
Well, Pinot Grigio.
I think it's a Pinot and a Sauvignon. Yeah, so when we thinking dry, you think dry like my dry. But your dry.
I think Sauvignon.
Oh, that's what you think?
Listen, that Sauvignon put some hair on your chest.
Jesus.
And you're like, oh, Lord.
So what we're drinking today, though, right?
What do we have?
This is called Relax Riesling.
Okay.
It's no wonder why Relax Riesling is America's favorite Riesling, right? A wine enthusiast Best Buy, okay? Relax Riesling is a refreshing, crisp, authentic German Riesling, slightly dry with an enticing, fruity banquet. It shows intense flavors of apple and peaches with a hint of citrus. You should serve chill. What's the 3 steps, Angie?
Our 3 steps are look, smell, and taste. Look, smell, and taste. You are going to grab the neck of your glass.
Right.
You're going to look for the occupancy of the wine.
I'm looking at about...
And the color.
Yep.
What color you got? Watered down peach?
This is like watered down...
Watered down urine?
Yeah, She said watered down urine. It does look like a diluted UDS from like the kind you take when you on probation and you go get your homegirl stuff. I mean, I don't know nothing about that.
Make sure you keep it on the heat.
Yeah, but this here don't. Yeah, it does. It does.
It does look like that, right?
Yeah, I hate to say it because we're about to drink it.
I know. So next we're going to smell the wines. You have to swirl for about 10 seconds or so and put your nose in the wine glass and sniff.
Right. I'm smelling it.
What do you smell? I smell sweet grapes.
I smell grapes. I smell white grapes.
Yeah, it smells like white grapes.
Let's do the gangster lean. What's the gangster lean about?
The gangster lean tells us if you have too much in your glass.
We made that one up ourselves.
We absolutely
That's a rewind one. If we see anybody on the internet doing the gangster lean,
we already know where y'all been.
All right.
So next we are going to taste. You're going to swill.
Okay, swill.
In your mouth. Swish it.
In your mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
Swish the wine in your mouth. You want to actually taste it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I think that's what's kind of gurgling it.
I'm sorry, it's kind of gurgling. Hold on. One more again.
That wasn't it.
Hey, we the only people on the internet that do it like this. Listen, we are not wine snobs. We just like a little wine.
Nope.
And we want to share it with you guys. Listen.
I'm going to tell you, we had some wine snobs in here, and they looked at us like, we are absolutely crazy.
I remember that.
You are ridiculous.
Yep, and Chef Stevenson will be coming back. Shout out to Chef Steven. She's
Got her
supposed to
whole
be rocking
own
out.
workshop with the wines.
Yep. So we're gonna have her, and she's what we call the wine snob, lovingly, of course. But she checks us and let us know where we need to be. We like this though.
We do.
What do
I
you?
love this.
It says serve chill.
Yes,
and it was
I
cold
like
in
the
the
chill.
car. It's kind of chill.
Yep.
So this is like, I'm rocking a slice of pizza. I don't know why I'm thinking
definitely
cheese
thinking
pizza.
cheese.
Cheese.
Some cheese, and we gotta have the pizza, just so you can be whole.
I ain't mad at it.
Not at all.
Are you ready?
I am ready. We
Are
are
you ready?
welcome.
Get your wine glasses ready. It's time for the weekly wine chat on the Rewind Show.
Yes, make sure you got them glasses. Y'all know what we talking about. Where we at? What episode are
Okay,
we
so
on?
we're on episode 6.
Okay.
Welcome back to everybody.
Welcome back.
We're gonna unravel this. Good versus evil was the topic, was the title.
It was, yes.
In it, here's a quick highlight, right?
Okay.
I know you normally do the highlight, but let's just get right into it.
I'm with
Tariq
you.
reflects on where he is in his life and who he can trust. You know, he's in jail though.
Right.
Braden must decide whether to protect his family or to help save Tariq's. Right? I didn't really see that, but
I
anyway.
didn't see that at all.
Monet is faced with a new world order within her own family. Okay, so let's break it down. What did you see?
So, talking about Tariq first.
Let's go.
I will say, everybody that he went through, he did not even suspect Braden at all. I felt
Right.
like he barely even thought about that he could have had anything to do with it.
Because he was,
until he came out.
yeah, but he was telling them that, listen, I'm here. I mean, I've told you everything you needed to know.
Right.
But he didn't tell him stuff he needed to know, which
Absolutely.
where he made the mistake at. Reek, to me, once he got out, we was talking on the elevator. He got out too damn quick. Just for the writers, and no disrespect to the sister who's writing it and stuff like that, but I was expecting 2 episodes of him in the tank.
I was expecting at least some type of confrontation, introduction of somebody in the joint or something.
Red Man.
Oh,
That would have been dope.
We could have got a little bit more backstory on that.
Yeah.
That would have been dope.
Yeah, but then they failed us.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But he's out, right? And he's out here, and now he's trying to put things in order, right?
Right,
And so
right.
he has Effie,
Yes.
Effie
came
who's
through
holding it down.
with the bisexualness. Go
Yes,
ahead, girl.
Yeah, she's a little. I forgot she's a little bisexual.
Yeah, she
with
did
it,
that.
Right.
I mean, she holding it down.
Yeah, she was holding it. She's
like, okay.
down.
I was like, oh.
But she's holding it down for Rick, and she's
Yeah.
down with the crime movement. Her, Braden, and them. So let's talk about Lauren. She's feeling a bit used from
Miss Professor. What is her name?
Milgram,
Yes.
and she's pissed.
And she brung it to her like, yo, you sleeping with who? And you did what? And you manipulated me to do what?
Yeah,
And this was my dude that I was down for.
I am-
And I'm appalled.
and I'm about to tell the whole crew, the whole school,
Yeah, and
that
Milgram
you
says
that
what?
you giving Freaky Ziggy the
Freaky
business.
Zeke the business. Milgram says, think about what you're doing. Oh, I am. Best believe I am. And don't get it twisted. You won't get my ass again.
She straight manipulated her.
Yeah, she did. She
and then,
did.
but you see how, like, to the point where that scene with her and Reek, when Reek came back, he's like, yo, let's go talk about it. She's still naive about
Right.
it, but and who was Reek telling the truth to? Was that
was
Effie?
girl, Effie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, he told Effie the business.
Yeah,
'cause
he was like, what
it
needs
was
to
some
be said.
stuff. I was about to say some stuff you don't have to say, and she said it herself.
Yeah, like, yo, you
was
murked-
understood.
you-
Don't need to be said.
Yeah, you murked,
absolutely.
You murked the
You
professor.
did that, bruh.
Yeah.
You did that.
Speaking of somebody feeling used, how about Diana's neck when Monet yoked her up?
Yo,
She was talking fly at the mouth, though.
She was.
How dare you disrespect Monet and not bring her some breakfast?
Yeah.
But you bring
It was-
Poppy some breakfast. That's
There was
kind
a
of
couple
weird.
of things that she did that I was like, wait, is she trying to rub some stuff in her face on purpose? Is this on purpose?
She said, yo, I killed the man for this money, son.
Yeah.
She was like, I didn't tell you to do. Bam! That was like, in any black family, that you getting yoked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, my little niece, she be real slick, and I be like, I'm trying real hard because I know you going through some things, but
Right. So
moving on.
so, but then you have Monet and Lorenzo dynamic. Now, I was talking to the queen about this.
Okay.
Now,
the Monet Lorenzo, just them two.
just them two, not Mecca.
Not
yet.
with Mecca.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she is being like, as my wife said, get barefooted, get in the kitchen.
Pretty much.
However, I look at it this way. Here's a man who in his own ignorance, but in being a man as his character is, 10 years, man, this lady had to
Hold
do
it
her
down.
thizzle.
Right.
He don't want that.
Right.
She was just a couple weeks talking about she wants some loving,
she didn't
right?
want that, right.
And he was like, listen, this ain't gonna be for you. Yo, you know, the scene when they had the welcome home party and everybody is getting food and he's making her go get it. But he's only treating her the way he was treating her before. Now, I ain't disrespecting saying just be in the kitchen, but he's trying to save her from the life. You had to, excuse me, you had to do that.
Right.
Because I was going to have to teach you this.
Right.
But
And now
there's
you
no
don't
need.
have to.
You don't have to. Here's a wad. Go shopping now, which is disrespectful to her.
Yeah. Now
But-
at this point, because her bossism has come out. No, that's not a word, but I created it. The bossism has come out.
Yeah, right.
And she's like, yo, we used to have conversations about how we were going to move. He was like, but you're not a part of that anymore because I'm here.
I'm here. We was talking because I was in the chank.
Right.
But I'm here.
I do, as a partner, I do feel like he should have let her know how he felt about that. And like, yo,
no, listen, we're gonna just
that's
give
what
it.
I'm doing.
We're giving it to Drew, which Kane should feel jacked up about it.
yeah, Kane is jacked up about it.
But let me tell you, you shouldn't. If you Monet, you shouldn't be upset. Well, you should be upset, but he's trying to get you out of there.
She was blindsided twice, though.
How?
First of all, Diana got him out with her money that she killed with some. She killed some guy for it that didn't have nothing to do with it.
Jacked up.
And then, now that he's back, he like, I'm doing it like it used to be, but I'm in this position now, and this is where I am, far as our family. Yeah, if I would have stepped with Mecca, that would have been something different. But that's a whole different dynamic. Like we don't have all these
3.5.
Freaky Zeke.
Now you just brought Mecca into the conversation, right? She's straight. Did you see where they at home, they doing a salsa dancing or whatever, and she's like, I gotta go get some donuts or whatever it is, cheesecake. And she goes over to Mecca's joint like, yo, listen, I can't. I owe it to this guy to hold it down. Like she had a lot of change of heart, just a moment of clarity. I can't be frolicking. That's not a word.
You were close to one.
Frolicking.
Frolicking.
No, frolicking. You know,
frolicking.
You're frolicking and gagging.
Oh my God.
Frolicking. It can't be frolicking. Up and down the almanac with this dude in helicopters and stuff. Man, you can't do that. And so my man said, yo, what about my son? Like,
that ain't happening no more. Like, wait,
she said it down like, yo, he's like, don't make me make my own move. First of all, but did you see it in the beginning when she invited Freaky Zeke and the gay dude? No disrespect to anybody like that.
And it wasn't just him. It was two other guys.
It was the basketball team.
Yeah, it was the basketball team.
Right, but then Zoe didn't give a damn about who that is.
Who he was and
him.
who they were.
And he was like, Monet said it was okay. But, we don't care. And then when they broke the news to Lorenzo that there's going to be a change of a backup plan to follow Freaky Zeke.
And he was not included.
And which he wasn't. That ideal. We were supposed to be in the tank. Yeah. So Drew was supposed to be the new big dog, and not Kang. How you feel about that?
I could see why he chose Drew, just because Kane is quite messy.
Yeah.
He's too messy.
He knows that Drew is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He already peeped it.
Yeah. I'm kudos to Monet, making a beeline like, yo, you messing up the thing. You need to go. She sent him out to get the frosty beverages and then kicked the other guy out, which is, I'm still trying to figure out what the problem is. But
no, you don't remember when he spilled the beans with whatever situation happened before?
who?
Remember when Drew and the basketball player were in bed? And he was like, well, I got to tell you something.
Yes.
So she knows about that.
He's sloppy.
He's sloppy. And it's because he has no idea who they truly are.
Okay.
So, ignorance is bliss. But in this situation, ignorance means you don't get to love my baby.
Right.
Pretty
exactly.
much. Pretty much. No, you got to go, bro.
It was a good episode. I'm glad it's back, man. We got a whole half another season.
Right.
Good versus evil. I can't wait to see what happens to Milgram. I think she, like I said, the streets is calling for a body right now.
You think it's gonna be
the streets is calling for a body. The streets is calling for a body. Now,
really?
she's my second one there. She's my second cutie right there.
Okay.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about, we did the show 2 weeks ago. Go ahead and look it up on a thing of who can get it.
Who can get it?
No disrespect to the wife. This is just Hollywood booze, babe.
You allowed it, I think.
I'm allowed one.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It was Vivica Fox for a long time until she started getting the plastic surgery, man. I was just in love with Vivica Fox from Independence Day when she had that songs, the thong, thong, thong.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so back to Ghost.
Okay, so Ghost. Okay, so listen. Ghost is great episode. Predictions for next week. I don't have any predictions for next week.
I have none.
After
I was
the way they doing
on
stuff,
the edge of my seat like, wait, it's over? What? Why?
Yep. I'm gonna be on the edge, but I am excited in February. Force coming out with Tommy Egan from the older. I'm gonna need you to fake like you know what we're talking about, because okay. But Tommy, you remember the white boy from
Yeah.
So he got his own show. It's called Force.
I did not see
right?
that.
And it's coming out, and he's in Chicago. He's the new crime boss in Chicago.
Oh, he done moved.
And it's supposed to be it's still connection. It's part of the Power Cinematic Universe. I can't wait till that come out. And so in the meantime, we're gonna unpack this rest of this show. Listen, there's a lot of places you can go on the internet and
absolutely
and talk about and get your feel of a show like Ghost and get I mean, I look at it all the time. You can get caught up, but none of them play good music like this.
I bet they don't.
And none of them do it over a bottle of wine.
Bottles of wine.
They don't
especially
do that.
This Riesling.
Don't
Relax and chill.
You know what time it is.
Absolutely.
You ready?
Yes.
You've waited all week for this. Yeah. It's the weekly playlist curated by Angie the Empress.
So listen, I just cut that off real quick. We're going
You
into it. I'm excited. I'm
right.
excited. So listen, let me tell you, this is a weekly music collection created by the Empress herself.
Thank you.
Right? This is to help you get over the midweek hump. If you listen to this after Wednesday, then guess what? You've made it. What you got going?
Ain't no half stepping. Big Daddy Kane. I think I need to turn it up.
Okay. Ain't no. Let's go.
Drop some smooth lyrics.
Drop the smooth lyrics. Time to
set
get
it
straight.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no half stepping.
Ain't no half stepping. Word
Y'all
to
just
mother.
gonna get a little taste.
Rap is got stepping to me. They want to get some. You know the outcome.
I just feel like every time he rapped, he was like punching somebody every time he said something.
Yeah, even that song, I work, baby.
It's gonna take a miracle and step into me. Yo, that's a wrong move. So what you on, Hobbs?
Go for dog food.
Competition. I just devour. I'm like a pit bull
And you
against a chihuahua.
chihuahua.
When it comes
Like
to
a
being
pit
dope,
bull.
damn, I got it good.
Now let me tell you who I am.
The B-I-G-D-A-double-D-Y.
Hey, can I admit something to you? When this came out, I wasn't feeling this song.
Really?
I thought he could rap, but then it was word to the mother. I don't know. It's
Was
just,
it too simple for you?
It was too smooth. I used to like the rap for King, but I didn't get it. It wasn't until like 2 years later when I finally got Big Daddy Kane. I didn't think I thought he was one of the dope MCs, but it was just too like I'm gonna say it was a little happy.
He said,
It was a little happy. What was the difference between him and Tone Loc? No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. Don't email nobody. What you got?
Okay, we are headed to Nothing But a Drink Thing, baby. Dr.
Now
Dre.
listen, when this came out, I was hating.
What?
I was hating, man.
What?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3 into the foe. Dr. Dre is at
Why
the
were you hating? Why?
Because I was strictly East Coast, B. Strictly. Hey, listen, and this was before. Listen, I used to be that cat where when it comes to hip hop, yo, B, it was all about East Coast to 5 barrels, you know what I mean? It's about those 5 barrels, you know what I mean? Straight Timberlands, East Coast stomping, you know, and if anything from Compton was on some old, you know, Tim Dog, rest in peace, Compton, right? That's how it was. And
For a long time, it was East Coast, West Coast
yeah,
beef.
Yeah,
like,
even before it beefed out, it was just like, yo, no, but
either you were here or you're here.
But for me, man, when this came out, I was upset because it was dope.
Super
it was dope.
Yo, this
It's like
This
this.
that
And like,
swag.
now, you know, Dre wrote the whole. I mean,
Yeah.
Snoop wrote this
Snoop wrote the
whole joint.
record, yeah.
So my thing is with this one, I was real excited about this one. It's just that I was like, dang it.
They were supposed to do that over here,
Yeah,
though.
because most of the West Coast stuff, with like early West Coast stuff, Ice-T, King T, NWA, I didn't share that experience. I didn't have that lived experience. I've never even used the word bitch.
Kudos to you.
I never used it. And so at the time, it's like, I don't smoke weed. I don't drink 40 ounces. Not that DMC wasn't drinking 40 dogs, but I just didn't have that same thing. But shout out to
I
speaking
feel like
of which,
this took us to the West Coast.
yeah,
West
but
Coast, like
speaking of which, that new album you found, the Mount Rushmore,
Yes.
yo, we're gonna have to probably review that when we have some off time.
definitely.
Yeah. When after this
We're
show, but
in
before,
between.
yeah.
Yep, got you.
We'll review albums.
Headed
or
to
something.
Roxanne Shante. Roxanne's
What you know about
Revenge.
Roxanne Shante?
Roxanne Shante.
Video Music Box continues
This
with
is
one
a
of
throwback.
the hottest lady rappers on
Throwback,
the music
throwback.
scene.
This is a
Here's
drum machine.
Roxanne Shante
Right.
and Roxanne's Revenge.
Listen, she goes
Look, you got all that space.
Roxanne Revenge. Marley Marl on the beat.
That's how you know it's old. You got that space.
She was 16.
Sounds like it.
Let me tell you and explain them all to you. I met this dude with the name of a hat. I didn't even walk away. I didn't give him no back. But then he got real mad and he got a little tired. If he was
So think about Roxanne, right? So Full Force produced that record. Did
Okay.
you know that? And so you had Kango Kid, rest in peace,
Okay.
and EMD, rest in peace, and Dr. Ice is the last one left right now.
Okay.
They used to dance for Houdini back in the day.
Okay, cool.
So not Houdini, so Full Force rocked it. And so what they did was they made this record, Roxanne and Blue, and they actually had auditions for Roxanne for the video.
Okay.
Who went on to become the real Roxanne, and she answered the record. But she only answered the record. She was just supposed to be a model for the video. But before the video even came out, boom,
She
this
came
little
with it.
girl done came and really dissed them.
Came with it.
Yes, good job,
Dope,
good job,
dope,
good job.
So we're heading.
Oh,
My mind's playing tricks on me. Hey,
yo,
Ghetto Boys.
shout out, rest in peace, Bushwick Bill. Let's go, Scarface. I was in college, my first year of college when this came out.
I was just about to say, all I remember is my older sister singing this. We weren't allowed to listen to stuff like this. But, she was older, so she had all the
How old
exposure.
is your sister over here?
She's 3 years older than me.
That's it?
It's somebody watching the act, but I don't know who it is.
So I'm watching my back.
I can see them when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I don't see them, motherfucker.
I thought these dudes these was from Houston. Now, me being the East Coast prejudice, I didn't know I didn't know.
My bad.
I didn't know what to do when this came out. Right. You over there messing with
I'm over here
man.
messing with this.
What you got after this one? We're right
Come on, bruh. So, that's it. That's all.
It. Okay. Go ahead, read it up. Read it aloud.
All right, so we're going to go backwards here with Ghetto Boys. My mind plans tricks on me. Next, we had None But a Jig Thing, Baby. Dr. Dre. See, I mixed it all up. Roxanne Shante, Roxanne's Revenge.
Right.
And Cool Like That. We Cool Like That.
You didn't play that.
Oh, I didn't play it. Dang it. See this thing is skipping all around. Well, Ain't No Half Stepping. Did I play that?
You played that.
I played that. Okay.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Kane. Look, it messed up my little playlist because I had to use a different app.
Man. So give it up for that. Give it up for that. What we got, y'all? What's next? You know what's next.
Absolutely.
What's next?
Ace's movie pick.
Keeping it old school. It's the movie pick of the week.
All right, so listen. The movie One Night in Miami. This is not too old. This came out in 2020. One night on February 25th, 1964. In Miami, right? Cassius Clay joins Jim Brown, Sam Cooke, and Malcolm X, and they discuss the responsibility of being successful black men during the civil rights movement. Did you see this movie yet?
Nope.
This movie was awesome. Directed by Regina King, right?
Yes.
All right, came out September the 7th, 2020. I believe it's on Netflix. These people got Critics' Choice Award for Best Director and more. Independent Spirit, Robert Altman Award, got several awards. This movie was great. Great movie. I suggest this to everybody.
Okay. Give me the title one more time.
It's called One Night in Miami.
One Night in Miami.
Yes, One Night in Miami.
Yes.
So listen, that's going to be a great movie. If you see it this weekend. Martin Luther King Day coming up.
Yeah.
You doing anything special?
January 17th?
Yes. You doing anything special?
No.
COVID and the remixes. The
remix.
The remix came on. But I was asked to read a speech by Frederick Douglass by the Akron Urban League.
Oh,
so
dope.
I will be on the live stream thing, and they're gonna stream it on the 7th. This their breakfast celebration they do every year.
Every year. Yep.
And so shout out to that. If you guys are doing anything, let us know what's going on. We'll put the link in our link when we post this for that, so you guys can register in case you guys want to do something. Okay.
All right.
All right. Hey, Angie, man, do you like the wine?
I love it.
All right.
I think I will take this one with me.
She's gonna take that one with. Look,
Thank you.
Look at the slow glass. All right. So listen. Next week, episode 7.
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Hey, listen, don't forget to check us out, bupodcasting.com. If you're one of our listeners on our regular podcast, thank you for listening. If you're one of our YouTube, please share the link. Let people know, man. We just set a camera in here so you can see what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Trying to get a charcuterie tray in here next time.
Yeah.
All right.
I like
All
it.
right. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, Angie.
As well as I appreciate you, Ace.
Thank you very much.
Check out the BU Podcasting community at bupodcasting.com.